All right, well, how can you get the most effective workout done in 10 minutes or less? Well, the thing is, we're used to being in what? Circuit classes where we're using these guys and we're doing crazy things like this, right into squat presses. Then we're going into those kickbacks and some rows and time out. Time out. Woo! I already got a headache just listening to that. We're not here to say circuit training is wrong. And if you don't know who I am, my name is 𝔬𝕗𝕝𝕝𝕝. I've been here for 14 years in the industry. I've owned a gym, built it from the ground up, watched and actually even programmed a lot of stuff like this. But I'm here to tell you that there's a better way. Now, why? When we come to being over the age of 35, we need to start remembering that we can't train like we did when we're 20. So not to even say that that's effective, but when we're trying to get the most out of the least amount of time that we have to be more particular. We have to think more clearly. We have to, like the old saying goes, you've got to train smarter, not harder, right? Well, there's a lot of valuables in that because even in business, the same way is applied. Let's talk about how to train smarter. So when you're using these light dumbbells and say that you want to do legs as well, obviously you can definitely do a lot more with your legs than you can your shoulders. So using these little guys for your shoulders would be fine. But to do them with your legs and squat, it's a lot easier. Your legs are saying, what? Really? Well, that's why you can split things up and become more efficient with your training. So, not to say circuits are bad because I love them. You're getting efficiency, you're building more, you're also using heavier load. So, a great example here would be, now let's talk about how we can isolate our legs a little bit. So, our first little series of exercises could be something as simple as a lunge, lunge, squat, lunge, lunge, squat. Notice I'm not having to bring these things up and do curl and presses or weird, because why? I can load heavier here and let my legs take more of a mechanical tension state where I'm building a little bit more muscle. Is it going to be drastically different from you doing a leg press? Yes, we're not trying to put into hypertrophy phases here, but you're still getting a benefit, much more so than you would be with fives. Now, you've got your two pairings there, lunges to squats. Then you can go into that for 4 to 5 sets, rest quick, right? 45 to 60 seconds in between. Then you can go into your shoulders work and you can get them done with something simple, like maybe a front to side raise, right? And you can do this guy for 10 reps and then go right into an overhead tricep extension, okay? So you've got a couple options, but what I'm trying to give you guys the value in is 2 here, 2 here. You got 4 exercises using 2 different sets of weights that you can now do instead of having to just hold some light weights and do every exercise of the body part. That's where people go wrong because they're not effectively working the muscle to an extent that actually creates change. So hopefully that helps give you guys some value. And I want this to be a quick video. Why? Because these are quick workouts. They're things that become more efficient and you're here for efficiency. So instead of getting into the gym, doing 1 machine, resting, 2 machine, resting, 3, you can get a set of dumbbells, go through a series of exercises targeting one muscle group that become effective for that muscle group, then go into another series using a different set of weights that is appropriate rather than going into these joint circuit classes and trying to do something with very lightweight for all the entire course. So hopefully that adds some value to you today. I want to make sure, and if you're very interested in how I work to get my clients the bodies they want, doing less and eating more, I invite you to join my free community today. Entirely free. Yeah, that's right. 2 weeks too. And I really would love for you to check it out. Click the link below and get in. Let's try this out.